Hello, good day. Let's take a look at this question. Here we have 2 raised power x plus 2 raised power minus x is equals to 2. We have to evaluate root 2 raised power x minus 1. That can only be done if the value of s is obtained. So here 2 raised power x plus for 2 raised power minus x can also be written as 2 raised power 1 over 2 raised power x is equals to 2. From negative indices, we have a raised power minus n, the same thing as 1 over a raised power n. So we use that approach. But now we can also let assume 2 raised power x here is equals to p, so that this expression become p plus 1 over p is equals to 2. Okay. If you look at this, the left hand side is a fraction already. All we need to do is to clear this fraction by multiplying through by p. This becomes p times p plus p times 1 over p is equals to 2 times p. So here this becomes p square. P go off with p, and what is left there is plus 1 is equals to 2p. Now we move this to p to the left hand side. I become a negative minus 2. This is p square minus 2p plus 1 is equals to 0. Here we can see that this is a quadratic equation. Okay, we need to solve by using a particular method. Let's use factorization method. Here we have a p square minus, here in factorization method we use the term containing square to multiply the constants of term, and that give p square, and p square, the factors of p square are just p times p. Okay, so we will look for how, if we add these two factors to give us minus 2p, and if we multiply them, they should also give us p square. So here we have this become minus p give minus 2p. Similarly, minus p times minus p give p square. So we replace the middle term with that. So there's the equation become p square minus p plus 1 is equals to 0. Here we have to group them in brackets. Now, what is the common factor here? P is a common factor. Here, what is left is p minus 1. Okay, so p divided p square is p divided minus p is minus 1. So here, the common factor between minus p plus 1 is minus 1. Put minus 1 outside. What is left here is p minus 1 within the bracket. Okay, you can see that what we have here is p minus 1 into p minus 1. So this becomes p minus 1 into p minus 1 is equals to 0. So here this is p minus 1 all square is equals to 0. So here we are having the same root. It means that p is equals to 1. Since we are able to obtain the value of p, now let's go back to our statement, because we said that let 2 raised to the power of x is equals to p, but now p is 1. Okay, now how do we do that? For that, to obtain the value of x, we know from indices, we can also say that this 1 is the same thing as 2 raised to power 0. So if we equate the power, we see that the value of s is equals to 0. So we go back to what we asked to evaluate, root 2 raised to power x minus 1. this is the same thing as root 2 raised to the power x times root 2 raised to the power minus 1. Okay, from indices, this can also be expressed as this. Here, we know that the value of x is already 0. This means root 2 raised to the power 0 times these negative indices can also be rewritten as 1 over root 2. Okay, so that the whole expression here become 1 over root 2 times 1, because since root 2 raised to the power 0 is 1, then this is a surd. Here we can also simplify further by a means of rationalization. So we rationalize by multiplying both the numerator and the denominator by the denominator here, which is root 2. So root 2 times 1 is root 2. Then root 2 times root 2 is root 4. And root 4 is equals to 2. So eventually the entire answer is root 2 over 2. So we can see it from the option here that this is the most appropriate option. Now please if you like this video, help me subscribe and also share this on your social media platforms. See you in my next virtual class.